In today's video, we're going to go through the first basted fitting for my top coat that I'm having Joe Hemrajani at MyTailor.com make for me. I'm Kirby Allison, and I love helping the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes. Join me as we explore the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition. Joe, it's so great to have you back in Dallas.
Good to see you.
It's always a pleasure to have you pass through. And so I know that, you actually made this suit for me, which is amazing. And I think, kind of a coincidence or good planning on your part, you're actually wearing this same fabric, the Draper's, what was it, the five-star dark gray and a double-breasted, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, I feel good in it.
Yeah, I've gotten so many compliments on this, and this suit, I think, really hit the mark in terms of what I was looking for, which was, a really durable, kind of hard-wearing suit that looks beautiful, that's versatile, kind of in its use, and that drapes great and doesn't wrinkle. And the heavier weight the fabric, the more it does that, right?
Yeah, and it travels beautifully. I pack in and out of this one. It's just great.
Yeah, and so I was so happy with this. We decided to work on another project, which all you have probably seen on our Instagram account, and that is a overcoat or a proper top coat. Really to go exactly with what I'm wearing. And so I've got some top coats that I've had, that I actually inherited from my grandfather that are a cotton twill. It's a lightweight overcoat. But I'll never forget the first time I took that overcoat to New York and realized exactly how inadequate it was for a proper winter. So anyway, so that was the idea kind of for what we're doing, which is, a proper overcoat that I can wear formally in New York or in London, and something that also was durable, that I could travel with, and that really could be a workhorse for me.
Yes.
And give me a good 20 to 30 years of use.
Yeah, and I think you've picked a beautiful cloth. It's just, it's great. It doesn't feel as nice as cashmere, but it holds up like everything.
And cashmere is a beautiful fabric. We've got the book here, right? So we were looking at kind of Holland and Sherry, and so this is the overcoating.
Yes.
Right? And it's got some cashmere in here that's beautiful.
Yes, but
cashmere is a beautiful, luxurious fabric. But I guess my concern is that, with how I know I'm going to be using this on airplanes, on trains, traveling around London and New York, I need something that really is bulletproof. And durable.
And it's a workhorse. This one is your nice navy workhorse that you selected. It's an amazing cloth. It's very dense. It's very tightly woven. It'll keep the wind out. It'll keep fairly water, resistant.
Yeah, and so this is what, 27 ounces?
27 ounces, yes.
And it has a nice kind of fine navy twill to it.
Exactly.
Right. And then we went with navy because with an overcoat, really navy is even more formal than black when it comes to overcoating.
Yeah, and it's less funereal.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's great. Well, so you've got the jacket here. So what we're going with is your full bespoke option, right? So this
full
is
canvas, full hand padded.
Yeah, all the bells and whistles with the handwork.
Same work, same kind of rope shoulders. Follow the lines of the jacket. Similar high armhole, but not too high. We're gonna make sure.
Well,
give you the movement and the taper.
Yeah. So here we go.
So we're going to ease up a little bit on the armholes, slightly.
Yeah, so one of the things that's important, again, with tailoring is that at the end of the day, it's got to be practical.
Yes.
Right? And so I've got overcoats. Like, for instance, I've got a Caruso overcoat from Drake's. It's a beautiful kind of a dark forest green. But it's got high armholes or high arm's eyes and tight sleeves. And so every single time I go to put it on with my jacket, I've got to always mess with my sleeves, my jacket sleeves, to pull them down.
Yeah.
And so actually with an overcoat, you really, want a slightly larger, more generous arms high and looser sleeves so that you can get it on and off easily, right?
Yeah, a nice line, yeah.
And so what we went for was a double-breasted.
Awesome.
And again, because I wanted that formal aesthetic, and I really want a beautiful kind of formal overcoat. And then also in the back, we have a belt.
A belt and a inverted pleat vent with a belt in the back, a normal single vent, and then we're going to have, instead of the 4 buttons here, we're going to have a turn-up cuff on this one.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then we did a nice long kind of proper overcoat length, so dropping below the knee.
Just below the knee, And yeah, and we were going to go over the length and make sure probably could be longer but not shorter. So I'll just go over the changes I think I'm looking at and tell me if you agree.
But what's beautiful about Bespoke is that we can get all these details into one piece that otherwise, if I were buying something off the rack, we wouldn't be able to pull together.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. So we are going to do a nice wide lapel, so he can actually do this. If it gets very cold, you can do that. So it'll give you an extra layer to cover up the thing.
And that's also why I wanted a double-breasted overcoat. Again, I feel like if you're wearing an overcoat, the reason you're wearing it is because it's cold outside, and so having a double-breasted, model allows you to, to really kind of pull this over.
A little more layering.
More layering, and helps, really kind of protect, the front from any type of wind entering in.
And it looks
beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So.
And this fabric is amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's a good cloth, and it's flexible. It's not stiff.
Okay.
So it's got the flexibility. It's got the give. It's really good. I recommend it highly.
Yeah. So, and then this is the fully basted fitting.
Fully basted fitting.
So why don't you explain a little bit about kind of what we're looking at here?
Yeah, it's going to be full. It's made exactly like your jacket. It's the same level of workmanship in the inner body as far as the outer. The full
the purpose of the basted fitting, which is kind of a premium service that you offer, allows this stage of the fitting where the garment hasn't been made up. Really, almost anything can be changed, right?
Right, anything can be changed, and that's what I'm going to go with.
That's the point.
That's the point. Yeah.
Especially with the bespoke process, you're putting all the handwork into the jacket.
Right.
Having it, having this intermediate basted fitting ensures that at the next stage it's close to perfect.
Close to perfect, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And so this is the canvas, but none of this is all basted in. None of this has really been attached to the garment.
There's no
yet.
Fusing at all.
Yes. There's no fusing, but it's also like the pad stitching that attaches this to the lapel hasn't been done yet.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So let's start with the sleeve length. I think I'm going to go just a 1/4 inch longer.
Okay. And what are you looking for on the sleeves in terms of where they?
Many people like it really long.
Just a little bit longer?
Yeah, a little bit longer than your regular jacket.
Than a regular jacket.
Because of the cold, just a 1/4 inch longer. So I'll do a 1/4 inch longer in the sleeve. So what do you think about the length? Don't you think it looks good, but if you want more coverage, I think let's go 1 inch longer.
Yeah, let's drop it a little bit.
Drop it a little bit. Yeah.
I feel like the longer, we don't want it so long that it's all the way at the ankle.
Right, or it's still going to be at the. See, this is your knee. This is right now that's your knee. It's about 5 inches below the knee, so it'll be 6 inches below the knee.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay. So let's turn around slowly. Okay. The sleeve width, I think, feels okay, but I think just add a 1/4 inch if you want the ease of moving in and out.
I really, again, I'm going to be wearing this primarily in New York. It'll always be with a suit or a jacket on.
Right.
So I want to be able to put this on.
Yeah.
And of course, the lining will help that, right? Because it's unlined right now.
Right.
But
yeah, just a 1/4 inches. 1/4 inches, not bad. So, okay, I'll do a 1/4 inch looser on the sleeve. Okay, turn. Okay. So here we have a inverted pleat back, and I recommend go a little bit deeper on the inverted pleat back. Can you move your arms forward a little bit? So you have a little bit of movement, extra movement.
And that's the purpose, is that extra movement.
Right. So, and I'll just make sure it's slightly deeper and a little bit longer, on the top and bottom. And I think, how does the waist, the belt line feel? So I'm going to just feel it on your back. So let me know if it hits in the right place for you. This is the top of the belt. And this is the bottom of the belt.
I kind of defer to you on the belt placement.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just go a little bit, slightly lower, I think. I'll give you good balance of torso.
And will that pinch in the waist at all? I mean, will it?
Yeah, it's got a nice shape. It's got a beautiful silhouette. So, you know, and it goes with it follows the curvature of your back. It could be a little bit higher on the top, which I'm going to at least raise it and make it sit tighter at the neck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's called kyphosis, or just a little bit of a curvature in the back. You know, this is all with, everybody's getting a little more forward shoulder and getting a little bit more of the curve in the back. So
what will you do there in order to allow? Because the
I'm
collar
going to give you a longer
it
length.
sits down low. I mean, it's not tall enough, but that's really because it's pulling back a little bit.
You're going back a little bit. So you need the length in the back. So you need at least a half an inch higher, or half an inch more length in your to give you the movement and give it, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And the belt will, when you move that, the belt needs to go a little bit lower. I think we measured very carefully, so we have very, very little change. I mean,
but this is the benefit of that basted fitting
Right.
trial stage, is that, you know, the latitude of adjustments you can make is so much wider,
right.
you know, than if you have a finished garment. And you can still adjust a finished garment, but
Yeah,
you
but
just
it's
have less, you know,
less
inlays.
flexibility. Yeah, you have more flexibility. Okay, so just move, move your arms. You might not drive with a car with it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think that, again, I mean, there's a little bit of restriction, but I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
but I'm
going
going to deepen the vent
Yeah.
for you,
Okay.
so you'll get that movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to make sure the armholes hits right. Okay, turn this way. Turn a little more. A little more. Okay. So I'm going to check that. So you can see it's just ever so slight. You can feel it right
Yeah.
now.
So we
Okay.
probably need to
So relax it a little
relax
bit.
that.
Yeah. So this is your jacket. This is your armhole. So it could be just.
I mean,
very
I would
slight.
say relax it, you know,
to the-
generously.
Yeah, generously. Okay.
Because again, I mean, I want to be able to insert my arms
Okay.
into the sleeves
Yeah. So
You
I'll
know,
go a little bit
pretty
more.
easily without restriction.
Yeah, I'll do that without making it. So if you, what happens is the longer it is, you lose a little bit of this. The deeper the armhole, you lose a little bit of the silhouette,
Mm-hmm.
and you lose a little bit of the movement this way.
Yeah.
So now you can raise it. You can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not raising the whole top coat with it.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. So just slightly, I got that. And I think,
And you'll put some chest into it.
oh, your chest piece is going to be there. That's plenty.
Yeah.
5 pounds,
Mhm.
no more. Yeah, that's good. And it's laying nice and flat. That's the beauty about this cloth.
Heavy
It
cloth.
just,
Yeah, the heavier the cloth, the more beautifully it drapes.
yeah. I will
And
give
what
you,
about, I mean, so whenever we raise the back, this will kind of come up.
come up a little bit.
A
And you'll
little
get, I think the V opening is nice.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's great.
And then what about lapel width?
Lapel width is good. So you've got a little bit gap here. It's still wide, nice and wide.
Without being excessively wide.
Right.
Yeah.
you've
And I like
got-
a slightly wider lapel,
Yeah.
but I don't want anything too exaggerated.
No, I think this is a nice, I think it's about a 5-inch lapel, 4
Okay.
and 7/8, 5 inches. It's really nice. Let me just double check it. Make sure. Yep, it's 4 and 7/8. It's great.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice.
Yeah, so this is beautiful. So this is the basted fitting, so we'll send this back.
We'll send this back and get
You'll
the
make it up, and
make
then
it up.
what's next? You'll take it all the way to finish with
All the way to
buttonholes
finish
and everything?
everything.
Yeah.
I think
And we're gonna do the turn up cuffs.
right.
Right. So again, just kind of an additional kind of detail.
Detail.
And if
gives
we
it-
ever wanted to convert those to just regular button cuffs from
no
turn ups,
problem.
we can do that.
Very easy,
Yeah.
but not the other way around.
Not the other way around. Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, this is kind of exactly,
Yeah.
you know.
And this is not too heavy and interlining, so it's heavy, but it gives you a nice. You know.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Have a seat in that chair and see if it can ever sit down with it. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, armhole definitely I'll go a little more relaxed.
A little bit higher.
Yeah, a little bit lower.
Lower. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, great. Well, I can't wait
Yeah.
to see this come along. This will be just in time for winter.
Absolutely.
And I guess, one of the things, I guess, with especially bespoke tailoring is you almost have to think a season ahead. So whenever
Definitely.
we were talking about this, it was during the summer. It kind of seemed odd in Texas. But, here we are in August, and this will allow you to finish this in time for me to wear it this winter.
Yes, for sure.
I guess I can't wait to see this.
Yes, and
How much, when are you back in Dallas?
I'm back in Dallas the end of November.
Okay.
So yeah,
we'll be
sometime
able
in
to
some
see it
November.
then.
Yeah, middle end of November. So I'll make sure it'll be done, and
Perfect.
I'll come back to give you the final fitting.
I mean, and then
That's
the
heavy.
garment will have even more weight to it once it's fully built
Yeah,
out, right?
This is going to be about 5-6 pounds.
Because the canvassing isn't complete,
Yeah,
right? It
Yeah.
still has to be pad stitched, lined.
yeah,
Well, this is going to be beautiful. I mean, an overcoat like this is such an investment piece that a gentleman really only needs one proper overcoat.
yes.
And it's one of those things I feel that it's just an opportunity to really do it right.
Do it right.
This is exactly what we want. Wow, great.
So while you're setting it down, I'm going to show you a few new pieces we've done that I think you should look at.
Yeah,
And
I'd love to see it.
really, you should try it on. Take your jacket off. I just want to show you a couple of really interesting pieces we've done.
Yeah, I know in California, you've got a lot of more kind of
the
casual
tech crowd.
models. Yeah, the tech crowd. It's a challenge. We're trying to convert them.
We're trying to convert them from puffy vest to our tech vest. This is.
So what is this? This is
a cashmere. We call it. It's a gillet. It's a vest. It's got a lot of pockets. It's a great travel
wow.
vest. You can put pockets here, and it's got a zipper.
It's buttoned. Zipper.
It's button zipper.
And so this is for you. So it's a little tight on me.
Yeah,
But
it's my size.
I love the idea of kind of casual layering.
Yeah,
Right. I mean,
it's
especially
really casual layering.
Especially.
But it's very luxurious. This one is pure
What's
cashmere.
this made out of? This 100% cashmere.
100% cashmere. But you can make it out of nice Donegal tweed, very lightweight, sherry tweed.
Mhm.
It's great.
And so this is lined.
This is lined. We can
Easy
put
on and
pockets.
off.
We can put pockets in, so you can actually travel on the plane with it. Leave it on. So
Yeah.
this is a lower piano, 100% cashmere.
Well, I always travel with the sweater because I take my jacket off whenever I'm
Yeah.
on the airplane, of course.
Oh, this
But
is
then airplanes are so cold. I always want another layer to put on.
yeah. This is
You
the
over that?
perfect layer. I leave it on all the time in the plane.
Yeah. And this is a tech vest, so I guess you've got a lot of people in San Francisco.
San Francisco, LA, San Francisco.
Did you really need an additional layer? In kind of those more temperate climates.
Absolutely.
Either in Colorado, during the summertime, even or now, it kind of cools off.
Yeah.
To
It looks
have
very
something to
smart.
throw in.
Yeah, very smart. Smart casual.
Yeah.
You can layer it with under a top coat, under
Yeah.
a jacket.
And you do all this custom.
Custom. This
Yeah.
is pure custom, 100%. Yeah, you can change the pockets. You can make it slash pockets. This is a lot of pockets, so you can eliminate
Yeah,
half the
well, I
pocket.
love the. It's kind of a
It's a
great
ticket
travel.
pocket. It's a travel vest, and yeah,
That's great. And then what's this right here? This is.
yeah. This is our your shirt jacket, and we can. This is
Now I
same-
have a safari shirt from
Yeah. Yeah,
from
this
you
is-
that I had made out of a beautiful heavyweight linen.
Yeah.
But this is different.
Yeah, it's different. This is 100% custom. You can specify any pocket, any detail. This is unlined, unstructured, no padding, nothing, no canvas.
But it's a
nothing.
jacket construction, right?
Yeah, it's fully jacket. It's fully hand done, nice and high armhole, like a shirt armhole. Can button it.
This is a fantastic travel piece.
Yeah.
Just to have this again in lieu of a jacket, a
Yeah.
proper jacket.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
looks
I-
very smart.
Yeah. Do you have this in like a solid navy? I think
Yeah.
it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, we have a nice lightweight. We have a little heavier. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Dark navy.
Do you think you could have that made up by the time you come back in November?
I think so. I think so.
Because, I'm kind of, becoming of the opinion or really enjoying, the more I wear suits every day, the more uncomfortable I feel without something over my shoulders.
Yes.
Right, like a proper jacket.
This is
And so
the
it'd
one.
be nice to have kind of something that's, again, lightweight, very casual.
Yes.
But that if I'm out at night, you know, with friends or on the weekends.
Oh,
You know, I still can wear a dress shirt, but just throw this over it to,
Absolutely.
again, cover the shoulders.
Yes.
You know, dress it up a little bit, but without being formal.
Absolutely. Oh, this is great. You can see.
I love all the pockets. Wow, this really would be nice on an airplane.
Yeah.
Gosh, so soft. Yeah.
It's great stuff.
Well, Joe, I always love seeing you. Thanks for coming to
Hey,
Dallas.
thank you. Good to see you.
I'm so excited about the overcoat, and you'll be back in November, and I guess, you know, we'll see the final overcoat. It'll be finished, and as a little bit of a bonus, I guess we'll even be able to kind of see something else casual, you know, to kind of juxtapose against, you know, that formal double-breasted overcoat.
Right, right.
That I can wear whenever I'm not wearing that.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah. Well, again, Joe, thank you so much.
Anytime. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been always a pleasure.
Yeah. Cheers.
Really.